Hello, everybody. Welcome to Medicine Ball Playwrights versus Poets. I'm Dan Tarker, the playwriting curator. And this is
I'm
Graham
Graham
Isaac.
Isaac, the poetry guy.
And we are presenting, the round that we are presenting today is the Pajamas round with playwright Eric Lane Barnes and poet Anna Marie Yanni. And this round is directed by Renee Infeliz and features Patricia Patty Bonnell Hasco, Cole Hornaday, and Fox Rain Matthews. And so we will be posting the link to the voting page under and the comment section underneath where we post this video, and take some time to vote on which who executed the theme better on Pajamas, and we'll announce the winner on our podcast version.
Yeah, enjoy.
Hello. Today is March 20th, 2020. Welcome to this week's episode of the Pajama Party Movie Vlog.
You said episode again.
Shit. Okay. All right. Episode.
Just do it again.
Hello. And welcome to this week's episode of the Pajama Party Movie. Fuck. Shit.
We're
I know. Okay. I can say these lines perfectly when no one's recording.
Yeah.
Still rolling.
Yeah, rolling on a river.
Stop. We don't have the rights to do Proud Mary.
Just a couple of words, dude. Come on.
The ghost of Ike Turner is going to rise from the grave and sue our asses.
Ike Turner didn't write Proud Mary. Dan Fogarty did, and he is still alive, which makes the possibility of a lawsuit a little more real.
Oh, please. Like anyone with any kind of legal clout is going to be watching our crappy little vlog.
This takes one. You never know.
We only do public domain, and we are collecting a serious following.
Okay, can we go back to your opening line, Fox? Just don't think about it and do it. Okay. Still rolling.
Hello. Today is March 20th, 2020. Welcome to this week's episode of the Pajama Party Movie Vlog,
where we watch and dissect scenes from our favorite movies.
In pajamas, which is the only thing any of us wears anymore.
So slip on your PJs and send us pics.
Tonight, we're screening choice cuts from Carnival of Souls.
1962, Herc Harvey. Ignored when it was first released, Carnival of Souls has since become a cult classic.
This lady is an organist, and she drives her car off a bridge and she drowns. Or does she? Everyone around her is dead. Or are they?
This is my favorite 3-minute cut from the film. Feel free to spin around in fast motion at any point.
And that's got it. I'll insert the clip right there. I'll tighten up the pauses and stuff after I load it into Final Cut Pro.
Once we get on a roll, it goes pretty well.
This only being our second episode, we're not doing so bad.
Don't you mean our second episode?
Hey, I got it right that time, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So after the clip, I'll put in the segments you both sent me last night.
You've got the other 2 clips, right?
I do.
Oh, did you get the second text I sent last night? It had an updated contributor list.
At 12:15?
No, the one after that. We had 2 contributors after 1 a.m.
Whoa. We're heading for the big time.
Hey, Cole, tape this.
Okay, rolling.
Here's a shout out to our last-minute Night Owl supporters. We can't do this without you.
Well, we could.
And we probably will, for years after you're all gone.
And that's all I need. I'll send you both a rough cut in about 3 hours. Check and see if anything looks off.
Roger that.
Everything looks off. I don't think anything will not look off. Hello, folks. Today is April 20th, 2020. Welcome to this week's installment of the Pajama Party Movie Vlog,
where we watch and dissect scenes from our favorite movies.
In pajamas, which is the only thing any of us wears anymore.
Remember pants? Remember haircuts?
Remember concerts? Remember street fairs? Remember theater that was done in an actual live space with an actual live audience that actually breathed and laughed and wept together?
Remember sex?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm having plenty of sex.
Oh, which reminds me, wash your hands. Always wash your hands.
We have a few new members in our supporter network we'd like to thank. You'll see your names in the credit roll at the end. And thanks for all the pics and vids. Keep them coming.
The videos that some of you sent of roving bands of cannibals were impressively realistic. I mean, it's amazing what desktop applications allow one to do these days.
Such enthusiasm for this week's episode of Night of the Living Dead.
1968, George Romero, heavily criticized upon its release for explicit gore. Variety called it pornography of violence. But it stands as the classic zombie movie that has defined the genre for decades.
Although the word zombie is never once mentioned in the film.
And the flesh eaters in the fan videos you sent in don't look like staggering zombies.
Yeah, they just look hungry.
It started with toilet paper and bleach and hand sanitizer. The staples like flour, sugar.
Eventually, even the gluten-free pasta was gone from the shelves.
Canned asparagus, gone.
Circus peanuts, pumpkin spice spam, even kale, gone.
When you've tried dog food and cat food and even bird seed, where is there to turn?
We turn to one another.
Who knew the zombie apocalypse would not be ushered in by a... Crap, it was going so well.
See if you can find your mark again and go back to the beginning of that line. Don't forget, I'm an editing genius.
Okay, I'll give you your cue line. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay. We turn to one another.
Who knew the zombie apocalypse would be ushered in not by a space virus or monkeys infected by rage, but simply by empty grocery shelves?
Hold, and we'll put the NLD clip in right there.
How about we include one of the human flesh-eating fan videos afterwards?
I don't want to give anyone any ideas. I mean, even if they're fake, very realistic, but obviously fake.
Obviously.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen? Yes.
Hey, folks. Today is September 20th, 2020, I think. Welcome to what might be the final installment of the Pajama Party Movie Vlog,
where we watch and dissect scenes from our favorite movies.
In pajamas, which is the only thing any of us wears anymore.
I don't know how many of you are still out there. I haven't heard from anyone in, I don't know how long. So just in case anybody hears this, sees this, drop me a line. Send me a picture. Send me a video. Send me a sign.
We're still cranking out these vlogs.
Because what else are we going to do? Go to Target?
Target. Oh my God, I remember Target.
I don't remember any stores at all.
Me neither, but I have recurring dreams of wheeling a cart.
A cartwheel.
Yes, cartwheeling down one aisle and up another aisle after aisle.
Cart. I remember carts. You put things in them.
Aisle after aisles, past towers of Coke and Pepsi, stacked to the ceilings and, cereal. There was a whole fucking aisle devoted to breakfast cereal.
All those colorful boxes full of sugar. Beautiful, useless sugar.
And if you wanted to, you could wheel your cart right up to this glass case, and there was hot food on the other side of it, and you could just say,
Fried chicken in the grocery store. Right there, a counter with macaroni and cheese and everything. You could smell it everywhere.
you could say to the person standing behind the glass, yes, I'd like 5 pounds of that yellow and white stuff right there. And they would hand it to you, and you could eat it right there with your hands. You wouldn't even have to have a hammer to swing at the roving gangs of thieves who run up behind you and take that potato salad out of your mouth before you could even get it in there.
We didn't always need to carry weapons everywhere.
We always used to be able to go everywhere.
We had an infinity of everything.
We had excess galore.
It was a wonderful life.
We had no fucking clue.
I still have dreams.
Me too. Every night.
So, movies in pajamas. Here goes. It's a Wonderful Life.
1946, Frank Capra. Didn't do too well at the box office, but has become one of the most beloved films of all time.
I forgot what I'm supposed to say.
Still rolling. Just tell the story in your own words. We'll insert the clip later.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life. Actually, it was a wonderful life. Except it turned into a version that starts and ends in Pottersville. George Bailey running around like mad. No one knows him. No one sees him. No angel gets its wings. Half standing on the bridge, half thrashing in the water. Is he alive? Is he dead? This is Schrodinger's Capra, and nobody gets to open the box. What turned this into Pottersville? A virus? One shitty man with an orangutan tan? Come on! You know the answer. We did this. We fucking did this. We're the ones who put the fox in charge of the hen house. When the fox comes in at night and takes one of our hens, we just shrug and we go, well, thank God it wasn't one of us. And besides, the fox needs to eat. We're fine. We're just fine. We're fucking fine. We're the hens, but we're also the fox. We're zombies breaking down our own fucking doors and eating our families for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, either of you can stop me at any time.
Nope. You're doing great.
We're dead anyway, so what do we know?
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. You knew that. I tried to make 1 month's worth of insulin last for 3. Remember? Didn't go so well.
Yeah, funny story. My apartment building burned down. No one came to put out the fire. Overpowered by smoke on the top floor.
Then how are we recording any of this?
Make believe.
Like we've always done. We tell ourselves stories. We cast ourselves in all the best parts.
And we act, and oh, how we act.
Let's keep the camera rolling. We can edit the tricky bits later.
And then we can give ourselves 2 thumbs up.
Best picture.
Critics' choice.
Leaper of the year.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Let's watch it again and again.
In pajamas.
And fade.
To
Black.
Get me back to my wife and kids! Help me, Clarence, please! Please! I want to live again! I want to live again!
Dear Pajamas, I wake each morning with the bee stuck in my hair. It must have gotten tangled in my sleep while I was acting out all the ways this could get worse. The bee writhed in panic, buzzing with the glow of my phone.
it will get worse, and you will not be enough.
Dear Pajamas, I am a pressure cooker these mornings, and yet you hold me all day, without being asked. It's been a while since I've been loved like this. When my hands start to tremble from coffee, from the sting in my scalp, from the weight of it all, you keep me warm. Say,
You do not have to carry it all right now.
Say,
You are enough.
Dear Pajamas, thanks for dancing in the kitchen with me. Someone once said,
Dancing is how the body tells the brain it is time to be happy now.
I try to list all the things that are happy now. The dogs for company, the children for their mothers, the neighbor for the cup of flour, the hospital rooms for the windows, the flowers for the leaving, the hands, the hearts, the homes for the echoes. How can I help?
how can I help?
How can
How
I?
can I help?
How can I help?
How can I help?
When this is over, will we be better at holding hands? At cradling faces? At phone calls? When they told us,
Go back to your spaces.
some of us took issue with this space between our ears, found it rattling, found it lonesome, found it making narratives from our closet monsters. One by one, our safety nets dropped like eggshells to the ground.
So we made noise, lifted our voices out of windows, clapped our hands and rang our phones. We made noise across countries and continents. Our voices shook, our darkness came to light, and we danced in our PJs in spite of it all.
Dear Pajamas, the bee stings are starting to swell, but I've held the buzzing parts of myself between your fuzzy arms for weeks now, and I've learned a few things. I've learned that a phone call is not nothing. I've learned that we are not alone.
Even when we are alone.
I've learned that trivia matches can be conducted from miles apart.
I've learned that there are other ways to feel better. I've learned that walking can be medicine. I've learned that hearing someone else say it first can be medicine. I've learned that together we are enough.